What's up, Hedgehog Maniacs and Doki Fanatics? Sonic 17 here, back with more Doki Doki Vigilante. I'm on for Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time I saw me play, there was a lot of stuff going on and everything. MC came to the rescue of an individual, but he was worried that he was going to be rotted out. But when he looked in the mirror, he ended up seeing him as Joker, if I remember correctly. Because like I said, this mod was inspired by the game Persona 5. I think I mentioned this, but I do have a little bit of knowledge of Persona 5. I did play a little bit of it at the beginning. But I only have knowledge of Persona 5 courtesy of Smash Ultimate and everything. But time to see what this mod brings. Anyway, time to dive in. Let's do it to it. Let's go. The lunch bell wakes me up with its loud ringing. I hear a bunch of kids getting up and talking amongst themselves as I raise my head off the desk. Jeez, I haven't even finished my first week and I've already slept in class twice. Granted, this time was probably due to what happened last night. I still can't come up with a proper explanation for all of that. Yeah. If you try to explain it the way it happened, they won't believe you. I've seen that play out before. But anyway, the clothes, the voice in my head, how strong my punch was. It also makes no sense. Yes! I'm starting to get out of my thoughts by Sayuri's cheery voice. I turn my head to the right to see her skipping towards me. Let's get it! Sure. After looking at me for a bit, Sayuri frowns. Hey, you're right. You look tired. Wait. Have you been staying up late again? An annoyed look grows on her face as she gets ready to lecture me about my sleeping habits. It was something she always get on me about when we were younger. Yeah, I had a lot of homework last night. These classes have been really kicking my butt. Oh! Well, at least you're getting your work done. She then gives me a soft smile after hearing I wasn't slacking off. Looks like she fell for it. But for how long? I hate lying to Sayuri, but it's probably for the best I don't tell anyone about this until I figure it out for myself. Yeah, good idea. Oh, Sayuri. Can you eat now? I start chuckling after hearing her stomach growl. Heh. Yeah, sure. I get up from my chair and begin to stretch. No, you ain't eat. We can just eat here if you don't feel like going anywhere. Nah, it's fine. We can eat somewhere else. I need a reason to stretch my legs. Plus, it's too loud in here. Okay, we can eat in the room then. It's much quieter up there. Roof might work. Alright, lead the way. Sayuri walks out of the classroom and I begin to follow her. Hey, didn't I see this in one of the mods I did last year? Spirits? I don't know. There was actually another mod I did recently. No, that I did record. I know what the name of the mod is, it's just gonna be hard to pronounce it. But anyway. I learned at my old school that the roof is the best place to eat at school. It was quiet, had a nice view, and a lot of open space. I'm assuming it's the same for this school's roof. I just hope not a lot of people had the same idea. Find out in a second. Flashbacks of memories of nothing. Finally, some nice fresh air. And isn't this the background that was used during the main menu for this mod? Anyway, I walk over to the railing and look out at the city. Huh? You can see a lot. You can see a lot from up here. This is a pretty good vantage point for this part of the city. Wow, this view is amazing. Huh? Who's saying that? Is it Monika? Or is it Natsuki? Is it Yuri? I got a feeling it might be Monika. I would like to think many others will agree with you. Huh? I didn't even notice that someone else was up here already. They sound familiar though. I turn around to see the source of that voice. Is it Monika? I had a feeling it was Monika. Whoa! But, wow. Honestly gotta say, that's actually a nice art for this. Anyway, I see Monika sitting down with her back against the fence as a bento box lays beside her. Monika? What are you doing up here? Eating my lunch, of course. I always eat up here. You always eat up here alone? I don't even eat with other people, considering how popular you seem. She blushes at my statement. I can see why you think that. I asked you for the eat up here alone. That's kind of surprising, though. It's much more serene this way. Jeez, I hate to ruin this peaceful moment for her. Maybe I should take Sayuri to go get some. Give me with you? Oh, Sayuri could completely misunderstand what eating alone means. Oh, Sayuri. Sure, I don't mind. Huh? Did you just say you like eating alone? I never said it was a necessity for me. I just preferred it. Also, it's with you two. I feel much more comfortable eating with you guys. Well, alright. Yay! Sayuri skips happily over to Monika's side as I follow. Oh, Sayuri. We both sit down on opposite sides of her. I open up my bento box and place the lid underneath the container. I know some people make their own bento boxes before going to school. I'm not one of those people. Instead, I just buy one from the store in the morning, so the contents are never really that fancy. Upon looking inside, I find that it contains what I thought it would. A few pieces of maki, a bowl of rice, and a small amount of beef teriyaki. I start devouring my food quickly. I'm extremely hungry after all those classes. I thought Sayuri was the one that was hungry. Although it's probably also because I haven't eaten an actual meal in a few days. I look at to see Monika and Sayuri staring at me. I didn't realize how I must look in front of them. I'm eating like a slob in front of these girls. To try and fix this, I continue eating, but at a much slower pace. This change causes them to giggle to themselves. Well, this is embarrassing. You'd think. After a few seconds, the girls stop giggling and continue eating their meals. I notice that they are also eating bentos. We saw Monika with bento. Anyway, I'm a little curious as to what's in them, so I take a peek. Sayuri's is almost exactly as mine. Sayuri's is almost exactly like mine, so she most likely bought hers as well. That's to be expected from her. I doubt she knows how to cook. Monika's, however, is a bit more interesting. It seems to contain tofu squares, some white rice, and a section made specifically for a small salad all topped off with being inside a fancy red box. Weirdly enough, there was no meat. Well, Monika did say that she was a vegetarian, so I never see a bento box without some type of meat, even if it's just sushi. She must have made this herself. Its quality is extremely high. Okay, I should probably stop analyzing other people's food now and just eat my own. You think? A bit of time has passed since we all finished our meals. Sayuri and Monika have been chatting with each other about the club and such. Which just leaves me with this question that's been bothering me for the past few minutes. Why does Monika like to eat on her own? She seems to love socializing with others, and she's also pretty popular, right? I could just ask her about it if I'm that curious. I wait for a pause in their conversation. Hey, Monika! She looks over at me with those gleaming emerald eyes of hers. I think I am starting to fully realize that this is a Monika mod. Yes, Cedric? Why did you come up here by yourself? I know you said you like the scenery of being alone, but you seem to be really like being around others. Oh, trust me, I do. It's just sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming, you know? Overwhelming? What do you mean by that? Well, as you're well aware, I'm considered popular here. Because of this, people are often very quick to strike up conversations with me. Talking to so many people in a day can be a bit draining, and I suppose I don't have the heart to tell others that I don't want to talk. I also don't want to give poor first impressions of myself, since first impressions is all I really give to most people. Because once they talk to me, they never talk to me again. Kinda like they don't really care about being friends with me, but just want bragging rights to say they know the popular girl. Despite how everyone sees me, I'm not really popular. I just get good grades and have good looks to most people. So they talk to me because of those things. Never because they actually want to be my friend or get to know me. Oh man. I was not expecting that revelation. I think we have the same... I can agree with you on that expression, Sayuri. Silence takes over for a moments. Sorry. No one really knows what to say. I'm sorry. It's like that. I'm sorry it's like that for you, Monika. Sayuri leans over and gives Monika a hug. It's okay, Sayuri. The smile grows itself back on her face as she breaks away from the hug. It's something I've learned to deal with. It just feels really good to finally get it off my chest. I really want to say something, but I have no idea what. What should I do? What should I say after all that? Screw it, I have to say something. I'm really sorry, Monika. I had no idea that... It's okay, Sanyex. You don't have to be sorry. You were just curious. The smile on her face becomes even brighter. It feels very genuine. I hope that me, Sayuri, and the rest of the club can help you with that stuff. Jeez, I sound so awkward. You think? But I think it's for the right reasons, though. I don't usually talk about serious stuff like this. Granted, I suppose it isn't too serious if she's able to smile about it afterwards. I just don't understand how people can treat her like that. Do people really just talk to her for bragging rights? This kind of reminded me of a situation that I mentioned earlier. But I don't know. I still don't know what to make of that revelation Monika just did. But anyway, I think I'm starting to see how important the literature club is to her. And I'm starting to appreciate her tricking me to joining. Since it seems like I'm not the only one who could use some more friends, I might as well help us both out and befriend her. I feel like... Uh-oh. Huh? And there was the bell.
Well, we should probably get going now. Thank you both for keeping me company. I had a lot of fun.
Are you serious right now? Just had to do it, did you? Sometimes I even wonder. You might be the focus on this mod, Monika, but can you, at least, stop that excessive pose of yours? Sometimes I even wonder.
I hope you can do this again sometime. You tell you will, right, Digits?
Sure, I'm down to do it again. It was nice hanging out up here. Don't say that H word right now, especially considering who was on screen.
I'm glad you two also enjoyed yourselves. See you in the club.
And with that, Monika goes to the other side of the roof and through the double doors. It seems her class is on the other side of the school. As I'm watching her leave, I can't help but feel like someone is watching me. Intensely. Sayuri! I look to my right and see Sayuri staring at me with a smug on her face. What are you looking at me like that for?
You like her, don't you?
What?
You do!
What are you on about? I didn't even answer your question.
Come on, it's not obvious. The first time around I asked you, you see me close to her while you were eating? You're looking at her lunch. Oh, and also...
Can you calm down? All that meant nothing. Besides, I'm looking into your lunch too.
What? That's invasive.
Is it really that invasive if you were fine with me doing it to Monika?
That's a special case.
How?
Because you like her.
No, I don't, Sayuri. I cut myself off the other side. Come on, we have to get to class. Sayuri giggles behind me as she follows me through the door and down the stairs. Oh boy. Looks like it's the club again. I decided to spend my time with Sayuri today at the club. Mostly because my other choices aren't the best at the moment. Choosing Natsuki or Yuri has the risk of being involved in another argument, and choosing Monika would get me endless teasing from Sayuri about it. And besides, hanging out with Sayuri is nice. Don't say that H word with Sayuri in the same sentence. Kind of leads to referencing that image. Anyway, I don't want her to feel left out because I've been hanging out with her friends too much or ain't.
Okay, it's finished. You can turn around now.
I turned around to see Sayuri covering a piece of paper that she was drawing on for the past few minutes.
Are you ready to see it?
Sure, hit me with it. Back when we were younger, Sayuri would always draw little doodles and show them to me. They were all okay looking, considering they were just doodles, but I always told her I loved them just to protect her feelings. I wonder if that's still a requirement, considering that she's not a kid anymore.
Ta-da!
Sayuri takes her hands off the paper and I'm finally able to see the picture she drew. Oh man! Oh man! Oh boy! Sayuri, what is this?
Well, it's you and it's Monika. You know,
I know what it is, dummy.
why did you ask?
I meant, why did you draw this?
Because it's cute.
It's not a good answer. Also, I never made that face before.
What are you talking about? You always make that face. You're making it right now.
I grab the paper and crumple it up.
Ah, my masterpiece!
I can't let Monika see this.
I wasn't going to show her.
Sayuri pouts and gives a dejected look. Whatever. Just don't draw stuff like that.
Okay.
I put the crumpled piece of paper in my pocket for the meantime. I'll throw it in the trash before I leave. I don't feel like getting up right now. I turn around to see if Monika knows what we were talking about. Okay, good. She's just writing on a piece of paper while humming to herself. Looks like I'm in the clear. Man. After reassuring myself, I turn around to see Sayuri is writing on another piece of paper. Oh boy.
By the way, did you finish your poem?
Yeah, I finished it on the first night.
Wow, that's amazing!
Huh? What is?
You actually wrote a poem!
Oh, shut up! Hey! Sayuri sticks her tongue out at me like a child. Well, time to exploit one of Sayuri's main weaknesses as payback. I wait until she's focused again on her drawing. Okay, time to strike. I quickly pinch Sayuri's side with a bit of force. Sayuri squeals and jumps in her seat, accidentally flinging her pencil across the room.
Ow!
And it hit Natsuki on the head. Bad move, MC. I can just imagine this. Oh, crap.
Sayuri, what the hell? I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's not the X's fault.
Heh, sorry about that, Natsuki. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Dummies.
Natsuki rolls her eyes and goes back to reading her manga. Monika nearly smiled before going back to their activities as well. Oh boy. Just can't catch a break sometimes, huh, MC?
Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we start heading home. I hope you all been working out hard on your poems.
Monika looks in my direction. I said stop doing that! Can you just lighten up on those poses for this year, please?
I hope some of you actually started on your poem.
I feel personally attacked.
Good. That was my intention.
Hey, that...
Bye, everyone.
Monika being Monika. And just like that, everyone starts packing up their bags. She's really good at cutting me off.
You just start packing up too, you know.
The tone of her voice sounds condescending, but I know it's just to tease me. I'll get you back for this.
I'm looking forward to it.
Did you just wink? I don't even know. With that, she walks back over to the desk at the front of the room. I begin to pack up my things, much later than the other girls. Natsuki and Yuri have already left the club room. Sayuri seems to be waiting for me at the door. Again!
Hurry up, Snowpoke!
I sling my bag over my shoulder and meet Sayuri at the door.
Make sure you have your poem ready by Friday, you two. I look forward to seeing what you wrote.
Alright, Monika. Sayuri and I begin to walk down the hall. Turning around to wave Monika goodbye. As I turn around, I quickly look back at Sayuri. She's fallen down. This time comes to a standstill as I rush over to catch the book she was holding. But in turn, Sayuri falls to the ground face first. I look at the books in my arms. I don't think I picked the right thing to catch. Monika runs upstairs. I imagine she's worried.
Sayuri, are you okay? Yeah, I'll get up. Just a few moments.
Well, she must be fine if she's joking around like that. Sayuri. Monika helps her up as I stand here. with her books in my hands. I feel really guilty that I didn't catch her instead. I'm sorry, Sayuri.
What? For what? You got my books.
I mean, yeah, I did. But don't you think I should have caught you instead? You're way more prone to take damage than these bugs are.
Oh, I guess you're right. But to be honest, I'm just surprised you caught everything that all done that.
Hey!
And seriously, don't feel bad. I'm fine. Thanks for catching my books, though. I mean, real bad at any of those days. You just got damaged.
Don't you mean more damaged than they already are?
Yeah. I never was the best at taking care of books.
Oh, Sayuri. You'd never be if you keep being this clumsy. I give Sayuri her bugs back as she begins walking down the hall. I tried to follow her. However, Monika stops me.
Those were quite some.
What? Man, this is interesting.
Those were quite the reflexes you had there.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, it seemed almost superhuman.
She continued looking at me with a curious expression on her face. Does she know something that I don't?
Well, I should probably stop hassling you and let you leave now.
I told you to stop doing that!
Just wanted to tell you how impressed I was.
I feel my face becoming red like a rose. I impressed her? She's gotta be lying. Oh, alright. Thanks, I guess. I give Monika a smile and then start walking in the opposite direction, trying to catch up with Sayuri. I get a familiar feeling on the way home with Sayuri. The feeling of someone watching me. I turn to look at Sayuri and lo and behold, she still holds into me once again. Wait a minute. Was that just a plan just to get... What did I say before? In past videos. Sayuri may be clumsy at times, but she has a way of... This was your plan, Sayuri. I don't even know. Anyway. What is it now?
You really like her, don't you?
You wait for me to notice you just... You wait for me to notice you just to say that?
You're dodging the question!
I thought alongside. I don't like her, Sayuri. At least not that way. She's just a friend, and that's all.
But your face was shaking when you talked to her!
All guys blush when they talk to girls.
But you don't blush when you talk to me!
That's because you don't count.
Hey! What do you mean I don't count?
I don't know. I just don't see you as a girl. Okay, that was probably the wrong choice of words.
Yeah, whatever. Just answer truthfully. Do you like her or not?
To tell you the truth, Sayuri, I don't like her. She's only a friend.
Okay, if you say so.
We both go silent for a few moments and just continue walking down the path home. I think I finally got her to understand.
I'm sure you'll have a crush on her eventually.
But teasing just won't stop, will it? Afraid not, MC. Afraid not. Let's see about that.
Oh, but what? Where are you?
Wait, really? I look up and see that she's right. And we stopped right in front of my house. I guess I was so busy arguing with her that I didn't even notice how long we've been walking. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Sonics!
Okay, this is just getting weird. Alright, homework's done. Guess that means I got some free time now. What should I do though? Play a game? Watch anime? Take a nap? As I think about this, another thought starts to plague my mind. I remember back to yesterday when I caught the vase. I know back then I chalked it up to me being crazy, but I'm starting not to think that's the case. To figure out what happened with that vase, I have to figure out why it happened. Why did the vase fall in the first place? Was it because I slammed the fridge too hard? It did make a louder noise than usual when I closed it. The weird part about that, though, is that I didn't push the door very hard. I think something happened to me, but I'm not sure what. Okay, let me try to remember when this started happening. It was right around the time my head started to hurt. I actually never took the time to question why my head hurt that badly, why I heard a mysterious voice, and how I was able to punch that guy that hard. How can I just shrug all that off? I must have been really tired. There was a dream. There was that dream too, with the ball of light. That happened before the headache. Did that ball make me like this? I get up from my bed and start pacing around my room, giving this whole situation much more thought. That ball of light had to be the trigger to making me like this. All those real things happened after I had that dream. I tried thinking of them all. My terrible headache, slamming the fridge while trying to catch the vase, that loud voice I heard in my head. I think this would explain where that mask and jacket came from as well. How else would it just show up on my body and then vanish later? Catching Sayori's books was another weird one. It was the same feeling I had when catching the vase. My head begins to hurt just thinking about all of this. Do I really have some special powers or something? I guess I could test it, right? But how am I going to do that? Wait. I slammed the fridge really hard without trying to, and I was also able to knock a guy out with one punch. So that would mean my strength is increased. I guess I could try testing that, and I think I know how to do it. Some dumbbells would probably be a good way to test this, but considering I don't work out at all, there's none in sight. So this couch will have to do. I tried lifting this couch before to move it in here. It was pretty heavy. I ended up just lifting the mover. I just ended up letting the movers do it as to not strain my pride. But would I have any easier time trying to lift it now? I walked behind the couch and gripped it gripped the bottom of it. I try as hard as I can to lift it up. I actually end up realizing I don't have to try as hard because it's pretty light. It was nowhere near this light when I tried to lift it before. I slowly put the couch back down. Well, it's very reassuring to know that I'm not crazy and I actually have some weird powers. I wonder what I should test next. Time slowed down when I was trying to catch Sayori's books and that vase. Or at least I thought it did. I was most likely moving really fast, which would explain that one time I was out walking Sayori without even noticing. But now the question remains, how do I test my speed? I guess I could just run around the block and judge it like that. I put on my shoes and walk out the door to test this. It's pretty warm out here tonight. Seems like good running weather. Alright, let's get started. I stretch a bit and then start sprinting down the road. There's the school. Hey! I'm at the school! Wait! The school is usually a 20-minute walk for me and Sayori. How long have I been running for? I take out my phone and check the time. Only 2 minutes have passed. I've only been running for 2 minutes and I made it all the way to school? That's insane! Also, should I be tired or at least sweating from all this? I'm not athletic at all. I should be out of breath at least. Did my stamina increase too? Honestly, I feel like I can run forever. You know, I think I'll do that. Okay, I think that's the background I think that's one of the backgrounds from Salvation. This feels amazing! It feels like I can run forever! I feel infused with the air! You know, I should probably stop. I still need to test out my other abilities. I stopped running and look around. Where the hell am I? Jeez, I really zoned out while I was running. I didn't think I'd run so far that I ended up in some random forest. Well, I could just try running backwards. That should work. I get down in a sprinting position and begin running back to my house. Alright, I'm back. That didn't take long. And I'm only now starting to feel a bit tired. These powers are awesome. The enhanced strength, the enhanced speed, the increase in stamina. What else do I have? You know, now that I think about it, catching the base and catching Cyrus books felt a bit different to each other. The base was me moving in one direction to catch it, but with the books, I had to change my direction multiple times just to catch them all. That's not just speed, that's agility, right? I think I know a way to test this. If my agility and stamina have been increased, then I should be able to climb things. I latch onto a tree in the forest. I'm really glad no one can see me acting like a child right now. Granted, I don't think many people are just wandering in forests at night. Unless they're like wandering nomads or something. I don't know. Anyway, back to the test. I climb up the tree and stop close to a branch. Okay, I should be able to jump for that branch, grab it, and pull myself up with it. If I don't grab that branch, then I'm taking quite the fall. I get ready to jump, and then do so. I reach out my hand and ow! Okay, that could have gone better, but I was close. I think I can do this. I just have to try again. I make my way back up to the tree's trunk. Let's try this again. I jump once again and failed again. Dang it! There goes another jab at my pride. Strangely enough though, I've fallen twice off this tree. And I'm not in much pain. The ground even feels hard when I hit it too. Can my endurance improve as well? Regardless, I have to try one more time. Let's hope third time's the charm, MC. I can do this. I go back to the trunk once more. And once again, I leap. I fully expect to miss the branch again. But my fingers wrap around something. I got it! I find myself hanging off a tree branch about 4 feet off the ground. So I can do it! I reach my hand out to another branch and leap again. I grab this one as well, placing me high into the tree. This really is so cool. That thing I grabbed in my dream was some kind of power, I guess. It had to have been. I let go of the branch and land on my feet. But now another question is left. Who was that weirdo who talked to me in my head? Was that part just me being crazy? Well, considering I just proved that I have supernatural abilities, I slightly doubt that. I should probably head home now. It's getting pretty late. I step into my room, thinking all the way up the stairs. Perhaps that question about the boys would be answered some other time. I just hope I don't get more of those meaningless headaches. No, yeah, I just hope I don't get one of those darn headaches. They're worse than a broken leg. I really hope they are some kind of trade-off for having these powers, because I'd trade them back if that's the case. Suddenly, my body produces a loud yawn. Looks like testing my powers really knocked the wind out of me. I thought I had more stamina, though. I guess everything has a limit. I did do a lot tonight, and this is my first time doing something like this. I look over the window. Remember what happened the other night. Maybe I should look out at it again. Who knows? I might see that girl again. I was joking about that. To my surprise, something is happening once again. Or rather, all I see is that girl. That's gotta be Monika. She's standing on top of the building with something in her hand. It looks like a rifle. At this point, I'm not surprised she has a gun, but I am surprised to see her use one that isn't a handgun. She seems to be aiming at someone. I look to see who her target is. A man is running in all black with a large bag slung over his shoulder. I'm assuming he just robbed someone. Isn't that the guy that MC punched in that last recording? I don't know. But anyway, I suddenly see something small and quick. I suddenly see something small and quick hit the man. What was that? Suddenly he falls to the ground. He doesn't look dead. He's still moving slightly. I think he was just knocked unconscious. I look back up at the girl. She stops aiming her rifle and proceeds to put it away. She must have shot him with something. I think that small object was a tranquilizer dart. She jumps off the roof, landing perfectly on her feet. Like how I did when I jumped out of the tree. I see her run and jump down the road, leaving the man on the floor. Her movements are so quick and elegant. She looks like an acrobat. Well, she's officially out of my sight. I guess I should get some sleep now. As I lay in bed, I continue thinking about that girl. Her clothes, the way she moves, and her mask. I don't know what it looks like exactly, but I can always make out that she's wearing one every time I see her. It kind of reminds me of myself. Am I like her? I'm too tired to continue thinking about this. I'm going to give myself another headache. I close my eyes. I'll close my eyes. I'll think more about this tomorrow. Huh? Why is the Just Monika theme playing? What's going on? Huh? Where am I? Am I dreaming again? I look around and see nothing but darkness. This looks like the same place I saw that light, except it's extremely cold now. Hello? My voice echoes through the massive void before me. Did I die or something? To any higher being that may or may not be out there watching over me, that was only a joke. It was only a joke. I really don't want to be dead. I start walking forward through the darkness to see if I can find anything. I try to be cautious of walking into something since I can't see. Okay. After walking what feels like a few minutes, I haven't come into contact with anything. I guess it wouldn't hurt to walk a bit faster then. Is there really nothing here? Am I trapped in some empty void? Suddenly, I feel my wrist getting warmer at a rapid pace and I stop walking instantly. It feels like someone is grabbing it. I turn around to see what it could be. Huh? What the? What the? What the hell is that? I can feel the expression of pure horror creeping onto my face. What? What the hell is that thing? I looked down at my wrist to see the cause of the warm feeling. It turns out it was his non-corporeal hand grabbing me. He slowly lets go as I stand there frozen in shock at the monster that lies before me. I can't even scream. Suddenly, I hear a booming voice come out of his unmoving mouth. There is no need to be afraid. You and I are one and the same. I slowly try to open my mouth to speak. What the hell are you talking about? Who are you? You may refer to me as the Overseer. The Overseer? It seems I finally have the chance to meet my other client. You had quite the performance the other night. Wait! I remember that voice! Wait, you're... Yes, I am the voice you heard that night. So are you here to kill me or something? I am only here to speak with you. Speak to me? About what? I've come to compliment you on your performance. What a strong, brave soul. I look forward to observing how you play your life from here on out. I could probably take this opportunity to ask him a few questions. I have a strange feeling that he's the one who's behind a lot of the weird stuff that's been happening. Wait, can I ask you something? That mask and jacket, did you give those to me? Well, the game wouldn't be so much fun if you got caught. Game? Is that what he thinks this is? He laughs with his deep, booming voice, which rings through the dark void. Precisely. Huh? I didn't say anything. Be careful what you think about. I can hear all. He can read my thoughts? Well, there goes my privacy. Might as well move on to the next question. Were you also the one who's been giving me those awful migraines? It comes with a contract. However, not every human can handle it. From my experience, it seems the effects differ from person to person. Some pass out for days, months, years. And some don't wake up at all. I see. Looks like I got lucky. I was only out for a few hours. Before I can ask him another question, he quickly speaks up again. By the way. Suddenly, a familiar glowing ball appears in his open hand. I'm glad you took it. This has allowed me to watch over you. Hey, that's... This orb is what allows me to enter the inner consciousness of yourself. It also grants immense power to the one who accepts it. Such dangerous power. I'm impressed with how you two have handled it. Wait, two? Wait, what do you mean by you two? I'm the only one here. The demon falls silent for a few moments. You will learn soon enough. I have all things to keep from me. Why that? It's about time I made my departure. Until we meet again. Before I could say anything else, he vanished. I feel a strong dizziness start to take over me. Thursday. Hmm? I'm gonna stop here, Hedgehog Maniacs. I don't know what to make of that. I mean, with the whole experience with Monika and everything and her revelation, I really feel bad for her in numerous ways. But that interaction with that overseer and everything, I don't even know. Like I said, I've only experienced a little bit of Persona 5, so my lack of it is really gonna suck. But the mod creator Afro-Zero said that having knowledge of Persona 5 is not a requirement to play the mod. But this is getting interesting so far. But now, Sonic X17 signing out. I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think down below. And if you want to see more of my content, subscribe to me so you'll check out the rest of my content, and you also check out the videos you see here on the screen. I told you to stop doing that, Monika!